A new court ruling could shake up the college sports landscape, including for Syracuse. A judge signed the settlement between Grant House and the NCAA. But what does that mean for college athletics? NCC's Jackson Cowan has the story.
The root of what this is really student athletes looking for a bit more and recognizing their value and what they bring to the universities.
That is Sydney Moore, an ESPY winning podcast host. She says the case boils down to one thing.
So now with the House case, athletes are saying, no, for years and years and years, you were getting these TV deals, these different streams of revenue that were directly related to me.
The settlement does a few things. It says the NCAA and its schools must pay $2.8 billion to athletes who participated from 2016 until now. It allows schools to pay athletes directly. It begins on July 1st, and the settlement creates a cap for what schools can pay players. The cap, which is around $20.5 million, covers direct payments from the university straight to the student. Prior to this settlement, universities couldn't legally pay athletes directly. NIL deals had to come from social media, brand deals, or collectives. Collectives then became a big part of college athletics, both for the student and for the university.
Why don't we create one huge NIL deal with them that pays a huge, much larger sum of money, tens of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars, and we say, okay, you have to do all these different things, and then usually those collectives handle the deals.
The ruling cuts out the mediator between athletes and schools. Division I schools have the option to opt in to the new settlement, but are not required to. The settlement brings some new rules as well, roster limits, expanded scholarships, and others depending on the sport. Regardless, Moore says it will have a lasting impact.
I keep saying this. I think it just proves that the era of the dumb athlete is over.
Jackson Cowan, NCC News.
Roughly 90% of the $20.5 million per school annual cap is allocated to football and men's basketball, with just 5% each for women's basketball and all other sports. With direct athlete compensation slated to begin on July 1st, universities are racing to balance logistics and Title IX compliance. One of the big concerns is that smaller schools and sports may get left behind.